Did you get an online order where the subtotal and the credit card authorization does not match up, or it says split payment or says partial payment? I'm going to explain to you why this happens and how you can prevent this from happening again in the future. So first, let me show you an example of one that just happened. Here we have a customer that ordered two crab rangoon, CU, sweet and sour, and then he ordered add white rice for $1. The subtotal comes to $38. With tax, it comes to $40.28. They left a $3 tip, and the credit card got charged $56. So from the total, there's about $12 difference. So you're probably wondering, where did this $12 difference go? Why did the card get charged, but the subtotal is less? So let me back up a little bit and explain to you why this happens. Okay, so first let's go to your Clover, your order online page. This is your order online page. This inventory comes from your Clover inventory, right? When you first install the Smart Online Order app and make your order online page, it imports all that data to your website. So I have all this information here, and this comes from the Clover. But from time to time, what happens is you may change the price, you may remove items, and necessarily you're not removing it from the website, you are removing it from Clover, because you can't remove it from here, you can only hide it from here. So here's the Clover inventory. All of these items that are in the inventory is on the order online page, okay? So now when a customer comes to your website and orders something, it sends this information to your Clover POS to print out for you to prepare. But what happens is, if they order something like satay chicken and you removed it from the Clover inventory, it will come out as a blank or a missing item. Even though the customer paid for it, on the Clover it will not show it. So this is what happened here. So let's go ahead and do some work and find out what he ordered and why it did not print out. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll take it one step at a time. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at what this person ordered. Here's the Clover receipt, the online receipt. As we can see, the Clover receipt is showing the same thing as the printed receipt because they're the same thing. Okay. So we have a crab rangoon, CU, tofu medium, all these things. Okay. Now let's go to the back end. Okay. As you guys know, when you go to Clover orders and then press orders, you have two things to see here. You have show receipt and you have show detail. Show receipt shows this one. Show detail shows what they ordered from the website. This is what's sent to the Clover. This is what's ordered from the website. Okay. What we're going to do in this video, I'm going to show you both of them. I'm going to show you the receipt, which is this one, which is what's sent to the Clover. Okay. And then now I'm going to go ahead and look at what they actually ordered from the website. So let's compare it. From the website, they ordered crab rangoon. So we'll check that off. That's correct. Crab rangoon. Perfect. That works. They ordered pad thai for $12. Let's see if we can find the pad thai. There we go. There's no pad thai. So this customer went to the website, clicked on noodles, bought a pad thai, added chicken to it, and added mild to it. Okay. So again, I'm doing what the customer did. He added mild to it. He did this because he assumed this stuff is still available for sale. So he added chicken and then he added spicy mild. Okay, he added these two things, which is good, which is fine because he did what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to order online. But what the merchant did unknowingly is they removed something from this inventory. Let's see what they removed. I'm going to go ahead and search for pad thai. So again, I'm in the Clover dashboard from the inventory app. I'm going to search for pad thai. When I search for pad thai, I get the item called pad thai, which is good. The price is the same, which is good. So everything is matching up so far. But right away, we'll notice something right away. We see that it has meat, spicy, rice noodle, vegetable, right? We see all the stuff, but we notice they removed chicken from it, right? How do we know that? Because the customer ordered pad thai with chicken and the merchant removed chicken. See, there's no chicken here on the Clover inventory. So when the customer goes on the website, orders pad thai with chicken, it sends it to the Clover checks to see if it's on there. If it's not, it prints out a blank. This is what happened here. It did not come out because the merchant removed the chicken from the pad thai. In your case, you may have removed the complete item, you may have removed a modifier, you may have changed the price. Well, whatever changes you made, you'll have a similar outcome because the receipts will not match up. So you're asking, how do I solve this then, now that I know what happened? It's very easy to solve. Solving it is the easy part. What you do is you sync your inventory this way. This pad thai, this item right here, this chicken, because we want this to go away. Why do we want this to go away? Is because the merchant decided not to sell chicken no more with the pad thai. We want it to match up like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a manual sync, okay? So let's go ahead and do a manual sync. You press Clover orders right here, and then you press settings right below it. Press Clover orders and settings. Once you press those two options, let it load, and then you're going to press import sync inventory, okay? There's two ways to do this, and I'll show you both ways just to be on the safe side, because I don't know your condition. I don't know if you added stuff or if you removed stuff. Every merchant changes stuff differently. I would do a complete clean and sync if you're not sure what you have done to your inventory lately. If you change prices, then do a manual sync right here. If you remove stuff, do a clean. In this case, this merchant removed chicken, right? A chicken, just like how you saw there. So what will I do with theirs? I will do a clean, okay? And what did they remove? From me checking it out, it looks like they removed the chicken, right? From the pad thai, right? There's no chicken here, see? So I'm gonna have to do a clean to get rid of that. So I'm gonna go ahead, press clean inventory, press next, and press start. You don't have to clean the order types, but if you wish, go ahead. It's a quick clean. This one does not take that long. I'm gonna do a complete sync. That way you guys know how to do these things. When you see the word cleaned, go to the next one, press start. Wait till it says cleaned and go to the next one. I'm doing all of it, okay? Because I don't know what else they may have changed, so I'm just playing it safe. I'm gonna clean the modifier groups. While the modifier groups are getting cleaned, which is 28 of them, you're probably wondering, what's modifier groups? Modifier groups is what modifies the item, right? So we have pad thai here, and then inside the pad thai, we have these modifiers, okay? And the category is called noodles. That's how we find that out. So here's how you tell. When I go to pad thai, I press choose option and quantity. Meat is considered a modifier group, okay? But the one we're trying to remove is this item here called chicken because it's no longer available. We don't want the next customer to come here and order chicken and then have it not print out to the Clover and not get charged for it because it's not available no longer. So we're trying to prevent this. So that's why we are doing a clean. So I have 28 modifier groups clean. Press next. Press start for modifiers to clean the modifiers. Okay, and what's the modifiers again? Modifiers are these things you hear: meat, spicy, rice, noodle. Again, right here, these are modifiers. All of these are modifiers. So I'm doing a clean for the modifiers. Keep in mind, when you do a clean for modifiers, it can take a while. It can take up to 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It could take 2 minutes because it depends on how big your modifier inventory is. In this case, I'm assuming they have at least 500 modifiers. So this will take some time, or they may have a couple hundred. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to let it clean itself out. While it's cleaning, I'm going to go ahead and scroll through here, through their inventory, just to check out what other modifier groups they have. So as you can see, they have a lot of modifiers. But again, the one we're working on removing is this one right here. I could go ahead and hide this modifier group, modifier chicken, but since I'm unsure what else they remove from their Clover inventory, I'm doing a clean inventory. So let's see if this one is done. So it's 140 modifiers checked. It's still cleaning. I'm gonna wait till this finishes, okay? And again, while this is finishing, let's go back to the actual receipt. Let's study this receipt some more. This receipt is provided by Clover because when somebody orders online, the website takes this information, sends it to the Clover. If it matches, it'll print it out. If it does not match up, it'll have a blank or a missing item or a different price or partial payment or split payment or any of these different configurations. That's why it's very important that when you change your prices or make changes to your inventory, that you do a manual sync from time to time, or do it if you're unsure as well, because that way you want to make sure everything matches up. So let's go back and see how far along this has gotten. So again, it's at 250 modifiers checked. So we may have to wait another 30 seconds to a minute. Again, while I'm waiting for this, you may also have to wait as long as I'm waiting, because you may have a lot of modifiers. I'm not sure about your inventory, but modifiers can take a while. Items also take some time, because see, this merchant has 151 items. Okay, so you want to clean your inventory too. Oh, there we go. So I got my modifiers clean. Press next. I'm going to clean my categories. Categories should be very quick. I only have 15, so this one should be pretty quick. I'm going to skip cleaning the items for this video because I don't want to make the video too long. So I'm going to go ahead and just press cancel, okay? Okay, but in your case, make sure to clean the items as well. Okay, so I did my clean. Now I'm going to do a update. So start from update taxes, update order types, update modifiers, update categories, update all items. And this shouldn't take too long. The clean takes longer because it's thoroughly cleaning anything you removed. Okay, and then it's all updated. Now that we have updated it, I'm going to go back to the website. I'm going to buy a pad thai, or I'm going to look at it and see if this chicken is gone, because we want this chicken gone. After you do the manual sync, what you want to do is you want to go to the order online page and then make sure that item in question or the modifier in question is no longer there. So you want to do is refresh the page. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the page, and this chicken should no longer be there because I did a clean inventory. You can always manually hide it, but I just did a manual sync for you guys to learn how to do that. Yep, chicken is gone. Now customers cannot order that item because it's no longer available. Okay, and that's how you clean your inventory and make sure everything matches up so you don't get partial payments or missing items. Thank you so much.